guys, so it's been a while. I haven't made an episode in I guess about a year, but I figured I'd go back to basics with an old family recipe. We call it belachat. I believe it's an Arab meatball dish. It's kind of similar to a kifta or a kibbeh. You know, of course I tried the internet and I googled belachat or every, Arab spellings of every version of that, and I really couldn't find anything. If anyone knows anything about it, definitely hit me up. You'll need cumin, cinnamon, garlic powder, plain breadcrumbs, an egg, 2 to 3 limes, a can of tomato puree, tomato sauce, or tomato paste, and about 2 pounds of ground beef. So really the key flavors in this meatball dish are cumin and cinnamon. Of course there's garlic powder, salt, pepper, and a little bit of sugar, but you're really supposed to taste the cumin and the cinnamon. I'm generally going for about 2 tablespoons of each, but it's more important that when you're mixing the meat, you should be able to smell the spices. If you're not smelling one of the spice notes, then you should add more of it. I'm using about a cup of plain breadcrumbs. I've actually by accident a few times used Italian breadcrumbs and nothing horrible happened. But yeah, do try to get plain breadcrumbs, or if you feel particularly fancy, use panko. Leaner meat, add 2 eggs, but I'm using chuck here, so it's going to be very juicy. I only need 1 egg. That's about the size I go for. As I started cooking more and was trying to find my own culinary voice, I decided that I'd want to make these meatballs round, I guess, like this. There's nothing wrong with that, but it just didn't seem right. I felt like I was making a weird tasting Italian meatball, so, you want to keep it like that. The meat has been balled. I'm going to heat up a cast iron pan and saute them in olive oil, and in the meanwhile, I'll also be making the tomato lime sauce. Brown on all sides, but you don't need to be as seared as the initial side. If you brown it all at that level, it's going to get a little too acrid. So while the meat's simmering away there, I'm actually going to assemble the sauce. So it's really basic, 2 or 3 limes, the juice of them, and about half a can of tomato puree, or a little bit of tomato paste and some water. You got to make sure you add it while the meatballs are still cooking. Once you have the sauce, maybe another 3 or 5 minutes and it should be done. You can really check kind of on a firmness test. If it's kind of crispy and hard on the outside, it should be about done. So I'll be serving these belachat meatballs with white rice and toasted sesame seeds and a side salad of cucumber and tomato. Real good. And real easy too, so give it a roll.